Imagine creating a drink that will positively bring communities together and will put a smile on people's faces. Kool-Aid is a powdered drink that was invented by creator Edwin Perkins in the year 1927 and is still being consumed over the last 90 years. From its history to its impact on today's society, all the way to its culture, Kool-Aid remains as one of the most popular drinks of all time. Kool-Aid has a very interesting history. I have found a lot of very interesting articles on the internet on how Edwin Perkins invented Kool-Aid. First, I'm going to talk about its history, and then I'm going to talk about its effect on today's society, and lastly, I'm going to talk about its culture. From its history to its effect on today's society, all the way to its culture, Kool-Aid remains as one of the most popular drinks of all time. Kool-Aid is a type of flavored drink invented by creator Edwin Perkins in the year of 1927. Kool-Aid itself was born in Hastings, Nebraska, and then reached its popularity in the city of Chicago, Illinois. On June 23rd, 2019, in the city in on the Cool website, in the article titled History of Kool-Aid, it states that by the age of 13, Edwin Perkins started to mix drinks in his mother's kitchen, which eventually later on he created Kool-Aid, also in his mother's kitchen. As a child, Edwin Perkins worked as a clerk, which helped give him marketing skills to market Kool-Aid. On June 4th, 2019, on the Daily Meal, in the article titled 15 Things You Didn't Know About Kool-Aid, it states that Kool-Aid was originally called Fruit Smack. Now that I have talked about the origin of Kool-Aid, I will now move on and talk about the impact that Kool-Aid has made on today's society. Kool-Aid Days is an annual festival that is celebrated in the middle of August in the city of Hastings, Nebraska. Kool-Aid Days has its very own website that is filled with many activities that bring people together. On the website eventscrazy.com, America's events and attractions search site, on the article titled Kool-Aid Days, it says that thousands of kids from all ages gather to celebrate the invention of Kool-Aid in downtown Hastings, Nebraska. Over 35 events and thousands of attendees make Kool-Aid Days one of the fastest growing festivals in the U.S. On March 16th, on thematch.com, in the article titled The Untold Truth of Kool-Aid, it says that during the Great Depression, the price of Kool-Aid was lowered from 10 cents to 5 cents. It really did help people during the Great Depression. Now that I have talked about the effect that Kool-Aid has on today's society, I will now move on and talk about the culture of Kool-Aid. Today, the Kool-Aid culture has gained positive reputation in other parts of the world and negative reputation in other parts of the world. In America, Kool-Aid has gained a positive reputation, but in the South nation of America, of Guyana, it has gained a negative reputation. In the website state symbols USA, in the article titled Kool-Aid, Nebraska designed Kool-Aid as the official state soft drink in 1998, and that has really helped shape the culture of Nebraska. The phrase "drinking the Kool-Aid" originated in 1978 when cult leader Jim Jones started a mass suicide of 900 people in the South American nation of Guyana. This is a negative part of the Kool-Aid culture. The Kool-Aid mascot is the Kool-Aid Man, a character with the body of a large frosty glass pitcher filled with Kool-Aid. Today, I talked about the history of Kool-Aid, and then I talked about the effect that Kool-Aid has on today's society, and lastly, I talked about the culture of Kool-Aid. From its history to its impact on today's society, all the way to its culture, Kool-Aid remains as one of the most popular drinks of all time. All in all, Edwin Perkins has created a drink that brings communities together. Thank you, Edwin Perkins. You sure did put a smile on my face.